Good morning, students. Today we will study first chapter of class 12th history, that is bricks, beads and bones. Actually, the name of this chapter is after the things and articles which were found from various sites of the Harappan civilization. Bricks, beads and bones and many more and other articles and things were found. The world's oldest civilization, that is the Harappan civilization, and many of the things like you can see in this picture: mother goddess, one horned animal, ox, these and many more things were found. And the historians, excavators, on the assumptions and ideas, keep these names. These were not the names which are somewhere written like mother goddess. Seeing the this like sculpture, it was this name was kept. This ox is, it is clearly can be seen and identified, and this is an animal, one horned animal. So these were found. So Harappan peoples are idol worshippers. It is claimed because many more idols were found there. That's why it is considered that Harappan peoples were idol worshippers. The next thing is that we will see and study in this chapter the economical, agriculture and other things of this civilization. In this series, Bricks, Beads and Bones, the Harappan civilization, Indus Valley civilization. It is also known as Harappan civilization because Harappa was the first site which was discovered, and after the name of this first site it is also called Harappan civilization. And this civilization was the most of the places in the starting of this civilization were situated on the bank of Indus river or in the valley of Indus river. That's why it is also called Indus Valley civilization. And it started flourishing along with the river Indus at around 2600 BC, and its lifespan or duration was from 2600 BC to 1900 BC. And now Indus river is in Pakistan, lies in Pakistan. Harappan civilization was the largest Bronze Age civilization in the world. This was the Bronze Age civilization. Keep it in mind. The things I am telling you, this was the Bronze Age civilization. Look, in the world map, this is the situation and location of the civilization. This red colored area is of this civilization, belongs to this civilization, lies in western and western India and Pakistan also, now in Pakistan, and northwest in India. So this is the total area of this Indus Valley civilization. This is India. Clearly you can see there, this is. So location will also may also be asked in examination. So you should have in mind that where is Indus Valley civilization lie and situated. India's first civilization is in Mesopotamia and Egypt. Early civilization in India and China emerged in river valley. Most of the civilizations like Mesopotamia, Egypt, all the civilizations of the world found in some river valleys. That's in the same way this civilization is also found in lies in river valley, Indus River. The valleys of the Indus River valley of the river supported a flourishing civilization that extended hundreds of miles from the Himalayas to the coast of the Arabian Sea. This valley is extended from Himalayas to coast of the Arabian Sea, and between this area this civilization is scattered in the form of various sites. India's first civilization. See the location again. You see this is Pakistan, this is India, and this green colored area is Indus Valley civilization. Harappa, Mehergarh, Mohenjo-daro, Lothal. These are some of the places we will discuss in next slides. That important places and sites of this civilization in map. This you can see. This is Lothal in Gujarat, Mohenjo-daro in Pakistan. This is Mehergarh in Pakistan, Harappa in Pakistan. Archaeologists have more than 1,000 settlements in the region. Settlements like the broken houses and broken walls. These settlements were around more than 1,000 settlements were found in this region. Archaeologists found it. Two of the major cities we are going to study to discuss here are Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. These were the comparatively bigger cities of this civilization, and this was the urban civilization actually. Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. At its height, Harappa had 35,000 inhabitants. The people who were living there, number was 35,000 in Harappa and 35,000 to 40,000 in Mohenjo-daro. Both cities were planned carefully. Most buildings were constructed of mud bricks baked in oven. These the bricks which were used in constructing the buildings in this civilization were made of mud, and these bricks were baked in oven. You can say in bhatti in Hindi. Baked. These were baked. Only Harappan on the place Kalibanga. Kalibanga, the place which is situated in on the bank of river Ghaggar in Rajasthan. Only non-baked bricks were found there. On rest of the many of the places, the bricks were made of mud, and these were baked and were square. The shape of the bricks were square, forming a these buildings were square and forming a grid pattern. These buildings were square form. You understand na? The our houses are also in the shape of rectangle and square, and grid pattern crossing each other. The buildings were crossing and in a line in a grid pattern. Public wells provided a regular supply of water for all inhabitants. Wells were also found there. These were the regular source of regular supply water source. Well, public wells. Harappan civilization. Harappa was the first site of this civilization discovered by archaeologists. It was an urban civilization. Its writing is not deciphered. Listen carefully. Writing script is also found there, but that was not deciphered, not legible, not understandable. After 1900 BC, most of the sites were abandoned due to some reasons. By 1900 BC, major part of the civilization ended. So in the starting of the slide, I told you the lifespan of this civilization was 2600 BC to 1900 BC. Period of Harappan civilization. The civilization is dated between 2600 BC and 1900 BC. The period of this the civilization is broadly divided into three parts. First part is called early Harappan culture. Early Harappan culture before 2600 BC. The mature Harappan culture 2600 to 1900 BC, and the late Harappan culture, that is after 1900 BC. Like this civilization is divided into three parts: early Harappan culture, mature Harappan culture, and later Harappan culture. Some important sites of Harappan civilizations are Kalibangan in Rajasthan, Lothal, Gujarat, Rakhi Gadi, Haryana, Dholavira, Gujarat, रोपड़ पंजाब, हड़प्पा पाकिस्तान, गनेरीवाला, चनुधड़ो पाकिस्तान, सुतका गेंडोर, मोहनजोदाड़ो, all these are in Pakistan, Amri, Balakot, Kodiji, these are in Pakistan, Nageshwar, Gujarat, Rangpur, Gujarat, Ganeriwala, all these were the important site. In exam you may be asked gives two names of important site of the civilization, so you should have learned these sites: Kalibangan, Lothal, Rakhi Gadi, and these may be asked in exam to mark in map also. So we will discuss in the further sites in map form. See, this is the map and location. See, this is Mehergarh, this is Pakistan area, Perak, Lakhanjodaro. These red dots are today's cities. Khairpur is today's city. Sukkur is today's city. Mohenjo-daro, Kodiji, these are in Pakistan. These are the Thar desert sites. Dholavira in Gujarat. This is the route of Gaggar or Hakra river. This dotted line is of Gaggar river. Ganeriwala, Rakhi Gadi in Haryana, Farmana, Kalibanga, Hadappa. This is Indus river. This is the location in map. Major developments in Harappan archaeology. 1875 report was produced and submitted by Alexander Cunningham on Harappan seal. An important report was submitted and prepared by Alexander Cunningham. It was on Harappan seal 1875. In 1924, John Marshall announced the discovery of Harappan civilization. 1924, officially announced. In 1925, excavation began at Mohenjo-daro. 1944, R.E.M. Wheeler became the Director General of ASI, Archaeological Survey of India, ASI. And in 1946, Wheeler excavates at Hadappa. And 1955, S.R. Rao begins excavation at Lothal. 1960, B.B. Lal and B.K. Thapar begins excavation at Kalibanga. 1974, M.R. Mughal begins exploration in Bahawalpur, and 1990, R.S. Bisht begins excavation at Dholavira. So you should have learned these the sequence of the civilization excavation in a chronological way. So first in 1946, Wheeler excavates Hadappa, and 1925, Mohenjo-daro was excavated 1925 according to this NCERT. Early archaeological culture. There were several archaeological cultures in the region prior to the mature Harappan. I told you the three categories of early Harappan culture, mature Harappan culture, and later Harappan culture. These cultures were associated with distinctive pottery, evidence of agriculture, pastoralism, and some crafts. The settlements were small in size and had no large buildings. Small settlement, no large buildings were found there. Subsistence strategies of the people, like economical life we are discussing. Subsistence strategies of the people includes hunting, gathering, cultivation, pastoralism, and distribution. These were the subsistence strategies of the people of Harappan civilization. People relied on many plants and animals, fishing and agriculture for their food. There are evidences of bones of animals which prove that people consumed meat. Terracotta models of oxen, plough, etc. show that people relied on agriculture too. So they consumed meat. The evidences of bones of animals prove it, and they were indulged in. They were dependent and relied on agriculture. The terracotta model of oxen and plough, etc. The evidences and like terracotta model of oxen and plough shows that they were relied upon agriculture too. Different types of food available to the people. The Harappans ate wide range of plant and animal product, including fish. Archaeologists found grain such as wheat, barley, lentils, chickpea, and sesame at the Harappan sites. In Gujarat, millets have been found. Rice was found rarely. Bones of cattle, fish, fowl, fowl is a certain kind of bird, sheep, goat, buffalo, pig, deer, and bear are found at the sites. Studies indicate that these animals were either domesticated or hunted by the Hadappans. That's all, student, in this video, and next video we will continue this chapter. Thank you so much.